All right, good evening again. Welcome to the little garden. There's some new blooms, which will be fun to look at for me. Probably not for you, but here's the thing about tonight. I am going to talk about some epic fails in the garden where I'm just so disappointed. But anyway, so we'll do that. We'll do that. Here's the portion I planted last year, and that is coming along. It's okay, but not quite. It's missing something, and I can't think of what the hell it is. So anyway, now this is the garden I planted this year. That's for 1 year. That's kind of ridiculous. That's pretty cool. So fails. Okay, first, here are my lilies. Here, see, there are lilies over here. See, behind the campion, lilies. There are 3 lilies over here, 3 lilies over there, and 3 lilies over here for balance, right? Okay. But here's the problem. I don't know if they will hold the weight of the flowers themselves. So I will probably stake them, but it's not very fair to those flowers to do that to them. Put them in the shade because they're reaching that way for the sun, although the sun is actually over here, but they're under this tree, which doesn't give them much sunlight. So they're trying to get away from the tree, interestingly. Here is another fail. Oh, it's so sad. So that beautiful yellow flower, which actually is another fail, because they've got these beautiful pink flowers called astilbe in front of them, so they really shouldn't be there. But regardless of that, so that's second year of that lovely shade plant right there. But here is second year of the exact same plant, and it is doing nothing. So, and it's the second year of doing nothing, which mystifies me. So, but it's a fail. It's very sad. Also, I would have liked to put like a blue hosta, huge blue hosta behind there. I think I'll move those probably in the fall. So that's it. Oh, this is a new plant I put in just to add a little pop. This is called Solidago, also known as goldenrod. So that's just adding a little bit to the garden that that wasn't here. And my sneeze weed, is that Helen? No, that's Heliopsis. That is Heliopsis right there, also more affectionately known as sneeze weed. But I did do a little staking the other day. As you can see, I staked up the phlox behind the sneezeweed, and now have staked bloody sneezeweed to keep it up as well. And as you can see, I have significantly staked the meadow rue. Look at that with just a peek of that sun. If I can just get that right. Oh, I can't quite get it right. Anyway, look at that interesting and beautiful plant. There's a bird behind there. Can you see the bird? Honest to God, I don't know if I'm pointing at it. Oh, there he is. Hi, little guy. There, I was going to actually comment. It's nice of you to hang around. Oh, well, that's what happens. Anyway, okay, wasting a lot of time, killing a lot of souls, sucking the souls out of too many people. That is an echinacea, or coneflower as well. It's also known as coneflower. But this is the first blossom, and it is just kind of screwed up. So we'll see what happens with the other ones. That's the first coneflower blossom to blossom. But why is the first one screwed up? It'll be interesting to see what's going on there. There is a very different coreopsis down there, as opposed to my favorite, which is moonbeam coreopsis. Oh, another fail. So I can't remember what, oh, well, right here, I had a plant growing up, and it was growing up to about 4 feet. And then I just figured out it was like volunteer weed tree or tree weed. It was just pathetic. So I had to yank it out. And so then it screwed up all the balance. So I'm replanting stuff here. So that's a little bit of a fail. And then look, this is embarrassing. Look at this. So this is this beautiful thing with these magical plumes. They're the dark ones. That is called bugbane. And those plumes will be beautiful white plumes, elegant plumes up above that beautiful dark foliage. And then behind, this is Brazilian verbena. These really super tall guys, which are going to be super cool. They're going to have these beautiful purple flowers on top once they finish growing like they are, which is awesome, which is the intention. But I put them right behind the bugbane. I mean, that's embarrassing. So they will have to be very gently transplanted. We'll see. There are 3 of them there, so we'll see how many I can save. We shall see. So let's. I do have to show you this. So that cool thing, that is called Culver's root, and it is just kind of starting to bloom out. And it had, I think, 4 other flowers. There's one, and there's one, and then there's one up there. So at least 4 of these. And so it'll be fun to see them in full bloom. It's a glorious thing. And just kind of the super tall, it probably got up to 5 feet this year. There's something else. Oh, look down here. So this is the beginning of a crocosmia, the crocosmia blooms, and you can see there's more up here, right here. Aren't those cool looking? So, and then they'll turn into the beautiful crocosmia flower, which you know or will know anyway. So that's really pretty. This is a new plant right here, and the color on the TV is not, the color on the phone is not right. This is a beautiful kind of a slightly purple periwinkle blue, just unbelievable, with yellow. This is called fleabane, and I'm so excited I was not aware of it, and I am so excited to have added it to the garden. Little Nephophia right there. That's okay. I thought it was going to be yellow, which is a little disappointing. And then look at this. So the yarrow turned white, and then I've got white Gara in front of it, which is, brutal, devastating. This is called pineapple sage, and it probably was about 6 inches tall when I bought it, and now it's 2.5 feet tall. But just you wait till till the flowers come out. And look at this! I found this beautiful daylily. I'm not a big fan of daylilies, but my God, is that glorious! That is just really special, and it was on a 50% off table because it hadn't been watered. And look how it's come back. See all these over here. All these guys over here, these are going to be new blooms. Each bloom lasts for a day and then is gone, which is tough, but that's why there's so many of these little buds. And here's some more over here. So that's that. I really got to get this stuff planted because it's having trouble in the heat in pots. Terrible. Shame on me. Should happen this weekend. So look at this though. This is this evergreen climbing hydrangea, and so here, not that beautiful one down below, but that. So that is the first explosion of these balls, these beautiful balls. But that is the first opening that any of these have had, and you can see they're pretty big. So anyway, I think that's kind of cool and exciting. So I don't know. I think I missed some things. Oh, this thing. Well, so there's a whole nother growth of the Virginia creeper over the past, say, 10 days, and it is all hanging down there. And so I get to take all that, which there's some over there that you can't see, and I get to continue to wrap it up the tree. And once it gets up to here, it's going to start climbing to a large degree on its own with its little tentacles. So that is coming along and really progressing better than I thought in the first year. So just one last look of something. This is Persicaria, better known as fleece flower, and this is called, it's going to be this bright red, pinky red, and there's going to be, dozens of these things all over this. And then this was the same plant, Persicaria, but a different variety, and a very unique variety that I never knew about, and I think is pretty darn rare. Here are the flower starts for this little guy. I mean, crazy cool. Look at that. So we'll see how that turns out. Very, very exciting. I know you're excited about it with me. All right, I can't think of anything else. So, hope you have a great night. Love you. Take some time to hang out in the garden.